Well, I took down the fence. It was inside the hay storage area because we're supposed to haul bales tomorrow. Preparing for that, and I think I'll bring the lawnmower out here and cut this pasture road just to make it easier to see driving up and down. Yeah. Okay, let's go home and get the lawnmower. Looks like the cattle are working their way back up to the top. Of course, they might go around the bottom here. They might go around the hill first, get some grazing done, and then they'll go up to the top. Yeah, they know where they're going. But tomorrow I gotta lock them in on the other side by the creek, and I'll do that. I'll have to catch them. We're not gonna haul bales till late afternoon, or maybe around 3 p.m. After my brother gets home from work. So that'll work out okay. I'll have all day to lock the cattle in there when they go down to soak in the water. Okay, I was going to catch them in the pond or in the creek, soaking, cooling off, but they're out here now, so yeah, I'll have to catch them tomorrow sometime. Okay, they'll be back down to the pond. There goes the bull up the hill. Yeah, good boy. Alright. Well, I charged this oil here a week or so ago. Been a while since I've been out here. Anyway, looks like it's still working. I closed that middle gate too. Yeah, because I want to keep them locked out here. But when once they're in that other pasture tomorrow, by the creek here, I'll have to make sure the calves are here too. I may have to chase them down because today they were up there in the shade on top of the hill. So I'll make sure all the cattle are in here before I lock them in. And I'll lock them in on this left gate. Yeah. Alright, because we'll be using this pasture road to haul bales tomorrow afternoon. Since I'm going to have the lawnmower down here, I guess I'll mow this too. I'm going to leave this bridge gate open too. For one thing, I'm going to be back with the lawnmower. When we're hauling bales, all these gates will be open because the cattle will be blocked in here where the creek is. There's not much here to mow, but I'm going to mow it anyway. But most of the pasture road going up the hill, that's where the grass is tall. I'm going to leave this gate open too because I'm coming back with the lawnmower. Well, I topped off the gas. I got a new air filter in here since yesterday. Seems like it's working better with that new air filter. So let me go out to the big pasture and mow the pasture road to prepare for our bale holding tomorrow. Well, I finished cutting the pasture road with my lawnmower. Okay. Well, last year, 2024, that's where all them bales came from, 2024. We loaded it, and years past too, we always loaded the bales in the storage area from this gate going that way. But this year, since I had these bales left over, which I'm glad, from last year, and I didn't want to move them, I decided to widen the gate down there, make it from a 12-foot to a 16-foot, and even make the fence wider too, because it's pretty narrow on that end. And now we're going to unload them up that end and bring them in from that end. So that should work good. That's it, bully. Keep checking. Keep checking them, girls. Yeah, the one he's rubbing his head on is the last cow that had a calf. So yeah, I had 5 cows out here. The mama cow, and then her number 1, and then the number 2 is a striped one. Number 3 is this red one, and her first and the three of the offspring of the mama cow already had calves, and the white one over there is the first offspring of this one, her first one. So it makes her a grandma, and the mama cow a great grandma, and she had her calf. Yeah. So it gave me 5 calves with the mama cow and the 4 cows. And then that brown one over there is a heifer 2 years ago from the mama cow. And then that's going to be number 6 cow next year, but I'm planning to sell the striped one and her 2 bull calves. This one here from last year, and the one that she's got now. It's a bull calf too up there in the other group. Okay. So that'll still leave me with 5 cows if the heifer has a calf. So that works out for me. And that white one there is the mama cow's 5th calf, and he's a year old. Anyway, that's my herd. Alright. That's what I mowed. Now I got to walk up and down here, and I think I'll go park in the shade since there is some for a little bit. I got to straighten up those yellow poles so whoever's driving up here on the tractor and traders don't get too far on the side there and slip down the hill. And posts, I can't even see them. Anyway, and there's one down there too. And if I was wanting a small sycamore tree to plant, well, there's one there, and there's a couple over here too, but I don't need them. The cows were eating in here for a little while, but can't hardly tell they made a difference. Anyway, I'm going to straighten some of these posts up now. So let's start with that one. I think they're on their way back down to the water. That's what I'm thinking. But they're still grazing up here too. But they'll slowly head back down. Yeah, Bully's already on his way. I don't think it's that hot that they need the water, but I think they do that to get the flies off their legs. That's what I think. Yeah, they're all headed back down now. Oh, I'm getting low on battery. I need to bring my spare with me. Oh my gosh, I left it in the truck. Okay, I'll catch you later. Oh, there they go, heading back down to the water. Yeah. 2-year-old heifer is not the last one, but she's bringing up the rear. Still a few left. Looks like the white cow is the babysitter. Yeah, I think her baby is the one laying down. Yeah, she's gonna check her baby. Yeah, well, that's the problem I might have tomorrow when I want to get them all down there. I may have to chase these calves down if they don't go on their own. We'll see. I'll deal with that tomorrow. I got the first 4 posts set up. Well, that cow's leading those 5 calves back down to be with the herd. So that's good. Hope they do that tomorrow too, so I won't have to. This cow stopped from them salt. Yeah, they went through the order, under the order. And she stopped, and so some of her babies licking to, yeah, looks like they're getting low. I'm gonna have to buy another one. I know there's a salt block up in the shelter there on top of the but I better buy another one for here. Yeah. Oh, I think the calves know their way now. Yeah. Follow the path. That's it, girls and boys. 2 boys and 3 girls. Yeah. This last one's a girl. I think the one behind, right there, those 2 are girls, and the big one's a girl. The other 2 are boys, or bulls. Okay. Let's finish setting these posts and straighten them up, and then I'll be done. Yeah, I'll be done. Oh, I got all them propped up again. They got bent. There's a orange fence post inside there, so they helps hold it up, but they get bent over with the cattle. And these are done too. Last year there was some milkweeds here too, looks like they are this year. And I don't mow them down. I don't cut them down because the monarch butterflies like them, or should I say they need them. Somehow they use them to feed on or to lay their eggs on. I don't know if the worms eat them. The worms are eating the, what do you call them, caterpillars? What do they call them? I don't know if they need the milkweed. But anyway, that's why I save them. Even in the pasture, if I see a milkweed, I won't touch it. The flowers smell good too. Yeah, the flowers smell good. I'm sure the butterflies like the nectar. I think there's another use they use, another purpose they use these milkweeds for. Not sure what. Actually, I learned this in school somewhere. So they smell sweet. And this patch of milkweeds was here last year too. And if their seeds fall here, I guess they'll be here again next year. And the cattle don't bother them either. Yeah, they don't eat them. Oh boy. I just noticed I've been neglecting this part of the pasture. There's a lot of thistles growing in here. There and over there. It's hard to make them out between the ironweeds. But they're there. I need to spray the ironweeds and the thistle. That's what I need to do. Guess I'll start working on that one of these days. After the hay's hauled up to the top and stored. Then I'll start working on this pasture. Either I gotta mow it or spray it. Spraying is a lot of work because I gotta walk around carrying that heavy backpack, but I've done it before. So maybe I'll do it again. We'll see. I can always mow it. Well, I'm done out here. I guess I'll go back to the house. I don't know how much phone battery left, so I better get going. Looks like most of the cows came out to eat, graze again. But I think the bull's still down in there because I don't see him out there. I think the bull and the red cow is still there. So let's go look. Yeah, I was right. Those 2 are still here. The bull's usually the last one, but yeah. And the rest of them are up there. Okay. I'm ready to go home. Like I said, the bull's always the last one out. Red cow right to the left. She's up there behind that bush. And the others are up that way. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna leave all the gates open except that one. Well, the one on the bottom here and the one on top, I'll leave the gates closed until tomorrow. After I lock them in, lock the lock the cattle in here. And before I lock them in, I'll take my tractor, take the bale from up on top, up by the house, an old bale from last year, and I'll put it out there somewhere. Give them a little extra treat while we haul bales tomorrow. Well, I'm ready to close the gate. Bull caught up to the herd, and so have I. Well, the old mama cow stopped to nurse her calf. Let's see, February, March, April, May, June. The calf's about 4 months old. Not quite, but close. I think the oiler's working. I don't see too many flies on her, except around her nose. I think the oiler's helping a little bit. Okay, she's doing that to get the flies off her nose. Okay, close this gate. Well, they've still got plenty of grass here, but I'm still going to give them a bale out there in that low spot, just to give them a little extra to occupy their attention. Well, because we'll be hauling bales tomorrow, so that'll get their attention, especially if they can smell the hay going by. So give them a hay bale to munch on while they're in here. Tomorrow, yeah, I'll try to get that done early. I'll bring the tractor down here and give them a bale. And then once they're all in here, just like they are now, I'll close that gate over there to lock them in here. And then we'll haul bales in the afternoon. If everything works out okay with my brother's schedule. So nothing's for certain. But that's just the plan for now. Alright. I'll catch you tomorrow then. Well, since I got the lawnmower out here, and probably still got plenty of gas, I only cut on the pasture road, I'm going to at least cut here to the post. We'll see how. I don't think I'm going to go all the way to out here. I'm going to go 1, 2, maybe 3 cuts, and I'm going to blow it that way toward the fence. Good time to cut too, because there's no wind. Well, it didn't take long when the grass is short. Yeah, I blew it all this way. I made my first cut going down against the fence, blow it that way. And then the next 2 cuts I made going, blow it that way. But I didn't finish the first cut, blow it any farther. So most of it's laying right here in this first cut along the fence, but that's okay. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, it don't take long when the grass is short. It only take a few minutes. And the cattle are still grazing, but sooner or later they're going to go back in the water. But I'm headed home. Yeah, I cut this pasture road all the way to the top, and cattle are out here grazing. And then I cut three strips. Ouch! Deer fly bite me on my hand. I cut 3 strips here, blowing it that way. Okay, time to head to the house. Oh, I have to say that this new air filter that I put on yesterday is making a good difference, because it didn't sputter or slow down or cough or anything, so it's running good. I have to remember that next time it does that. Change the air filter. Well, I noticed that my lemongrass is really growing good now. It's got a few more shoots coming out the center, see? And that's a bigger, they're a little bit more healthy too than ones. And what I want to do, now I think I'll wait till it's growing a little bit better though. What I need to do is try to dig down around it after it's more developed, is try to break off some of these side shoots, because I think the side shoots are the old ones. That's what I'm thinking. And the new shoots are coming out in the middle. That's either that or the new shoots are coming out the side. I haven't decided yet. I need to mark them. I need to mark them to see where the new shoots are. But I think the new shoots are coming out of the middle. That's what I've always thought. And then they spread. It could come out. It could come out of the side. Yeah, new shoots could come out of the side. That's just right, because they are short. Yeah, they are smaller. So that could be. the ones in the center stay and the new shoots develop on the outside. And that'll work out okay because then I can try to break some of them off with a little bit of root, and then I can plant some more, get them going too. But we'll see on that. I'll give it some time to get a little bigger. There's still time to grow. Summer's not even started yet. This volunteer tomato is growing pretty good. Thinking about just leaving it there. Maybe, but it's a lot of shade here though. Yeah. My apple tree's got a lot of apples on it. If it's like last year, they're not going to get very big. But they still taste good though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll leave it there. Gets morning sun and afternoon sun. Except now it's in the shade. So we'll see. We'll see. I'd rather just buy tomatoes in the store. It's easier. My sweet potato that I raised inside the house during the winter, it's starting to come back. But there's a bunch of weeds in here I got to pull out. And even a couple, and a few maple trees, silver maple. So I got to take care of them one of these days. And I need to transplant this other one too that started to grow in the house. And I brought it out here, put it in a container of water. It's growing, but the roots need some soil, so I need to transplant that one of these days. Before it starts to... It's probably right now it's getting energy from the potato itself. I don't feel like doing it today.